So, you know, we're talking about overcoming, right? Being an overcomer. To overcome is why we're here. Think about it. This whole creation was created for the elect to be birthed. The nation of Israel, God created man knowing that man would fall, but he had made a way of escape before the foundation of the world. So this whole thing is about God making a way for you to overcome. And how is that? I mean, it happened before the foundation of the world, so it's happening right now. It was already written. It's written right now. It's written now. It's written tomorrow. It's written yesterday, because really every day is the same, because Jesus sat down on the right hand. He's in eternity. If Jesus is in eternity and you're in Christ, there's no such thing as time. You might say, well, it feels like it's moving. But think about it, really. Think about it. I already have a destination, right? I have this destination in mind. So I get in my car, I turn it on, and I start headed towards my destination. Now, does that mean that there's time? No. It means that there's an appearance. This destination I'm going to, Lord willing, is going to appear in front of me here in a minute. But the natural realm sees it as time. But if you really think about what I'm saying, that wheel on that car, or my car, everybody's car, is just going around in the same circle. That wheel doesn't recognize, that wheel on that car that's turning, looks like it's out of alignment or something. It doesn't recognize that it's actually going down the street. The rubber does, but the wheel itself doesn't. The rubber's being worn off. So that's what's happening. Your flesh mind is where the rubber meets the road down here, and so the flesh mind is being torn off. It's being tore off. See that? See that wheel turning? That wheel doesn't know it's going anywhere, because it's really not going anywhere. What's the purpose of that wheel? Yes, to carry the person, transport. It's a portal. So each moment is a portal. But what's the purpose of that wheel? The purpose of that wheel is to transport across port. But the wheel doesn't know it's doing that. And so what does that wheel represent? It represents time. But it represents the same day. Every moment is the same. Every day is the same. The same story every moment. So what's happening is that wheel, the reason God allowed it, what the devil meant for evil, God used for good. And so that wheel is being used to tear the rubber off of that tire. The tear. The tire is the tear. So your flesh mind is the tear. So God is using time, repeat cycle, to cut out the tear, but also to birth in the new man at the same time. And there's probably like more things going on, but I know those two are definitely going on. So let me say it in a slow-mo. I'm going to my destiny, or my destination, same word. I'm on a wheel of cycles. And those cycles, a woman, Eve is the mother of all living. So everything that's alive is a cycle, goes through a cycle. The trees, everything, the animals, everything goes through that cycle. And that cycle is not only is it birthing in the new man, the mind of Christ, till Christ be formed in you, but it's also cutting out the Tare, the flesh mind. And that's what's happening. It's right here in front of us. So I'm moving to this destination, but am I really going anywhere? No. I'm moving to my destiny. But it plays out in the natural, in a different dimension, that it looks like time, and it looks like I'm moving, but it's really the same truth every moment. It's the same cycle every moment. It's the same story every moment. And so, boom, I'm at my destiny. But I had to go through a bunch of cycles to get to my destiny or my destination.